Alright, real quick, guys. I didn't have a whole lot of time to upload last night because the internet was acting crazy, so we'll just do it out here in the sun where I'm currently cooking. If you look behind me, there is ocean and my gear. So, without further ado, here's my new bike. It is the Honda CBR 1000 RR SP. This is the 2019 edition. Yeah, what can I say? Styling is crazy on these bikes, guys. I mean, look at this. This is just a beautiful bike all the way around. Real quick, like, the SP model has electronic suspension, front and rear. This is Olin's, so you know this is going to be high quality Brembo brakes in the front and a Nissan brake in the back. I guess the main name of the game here for Honda would be to lower the weight of the bike. So in the SP model, you will find that the gas tank is titanium, the exhaust front and back's titanium. I believe that is some type of aluminum swing arm. That weight reduction, lithium ion battery. There is no support for a passenger, so you have a rear seat cowl instead. What else? Other than that, the electronic suspension, as I said before, there's basically controls for everything, and it's all done on this beautiful TFT display. Honda has just pretty much outdone everything you could have ever imagined, right? So real quick, like, we'll just turn this light on. There you go. It even tells you when the side stands down. There's a gear position indicator right here. You may or may not be able to see it. There's a big line in the middle of the screen. That's because of refresh rate, but basically you got P, which is power. T is the torque. So the power control goes from 1 to 5, I believe. The torque control goes from 0 to 9, so I think it's 10. The W is wheelie control, that is 0 to 3. EB is engine braking. You can actually control how much engine brake this bike has. And then S is the suspension. There's actually 6 modes for that. So right now I have it on 3, which is basically for road, or A3 I should say. It's automatic, it's semi-active, so, or maybe it's active 3, whatever. Real quick on the cluster, basically they got rid of one button. They made the start button combined with the kill switch. Throttle's still the same, front brake's still the same shitty front brakes that everybody fucking uses. Well, lever anyways. Alright. Mode selector switches, click here for mode, you got horn, and then under is where they did the left and right turn signals. You got your regular beams, high beams, and you press it in, that's a kind of like a passing light, and then there's a lap right here. Clutch. You pretty much don't even have to touch the clutch. Let's get into that too. Another thing about this model is we got a quick shifter up and down. There is auto blipper on this, so basically after you take off, you don't have to touch the clutch again until you are stopping. So that's pretty awesome result. Honda went ahead and put plastic on to cover pretty much everything. All their engine parts are covered by plastic, so they definitely thought that they needed to protect everything. They got you these little frame sliders. The titanium gas tank is protected by plastic. I'm sure these plastics are super fucking expensive, so I'm probably gonna put some tank sliders on this. Other than that, it is a pretty special bike. I'd like to get one thing out of the way real quick. The Honda actually decided to put HRC on here, and they don't put that on just any bike, so y'all should look into that. It's really interesting. I think it's mostly the SP models, so their special bikes is what gets the HRC. They don't just put it on any of the CBRs. This is a Fireblade or a Hurricane, whatever you want to call it. I mean, even on the owner's manual it says Hurricane, so whatever. Wild West Motorplex is where I bought it at. Real quick shout out to Chris and Rich. If y'all are in the market for a new bike, or you want to get this very specific bike, they will get you a good deal. As a matter of fact, if you say my name, you will get it for the same price I did. And let me tell you, significantly lower than MSRP, which happens to be 20 grand. So yeah, if you want to get an amazing deal, go with these guys. They have an online website, wildwestmotoplex.com, and just tell them Larry from Corpus, and they will hook you up, I promise. Anyways, I'll get this video over, but this is the front end real quick so y'all can see it. Yep, it is a beautiful bike.